games, here they come. Welcome to the show. So it is November, and I'm sure your backlogs are suffocating you. There is just a mountain, an absolute mountain of video games. And there's just more coming, so let's dive right into it. First up on the list, November 4th, Just Dance 2022, the long-running Just Dance series keeps on kicking, and this year features Rock Your Body, yeah! 10 out of 10 hit. Wouldn't be November without another Call of Duty. It is an annual tradition, and we're going back to World War II. It's been so long, and there's been so many Call of Duties, every single year that sometimes even I forget that World War II was the origin of this franchise. I can remember showing my dad some of these levels. He used to just get blown away by the visuals back then. And we're going World War II again. And I'm excited to see the new Warzone map, the Pacific Warzone map. So that is intriguing. Full campaign, zombies, multiplayer, it's got it all. Call of Duty Vanguard, you already know if you're in or out. Then coming up on November 9th, Forza 5. This time it is a fictionalized version of Mexico, and it just looks gorgeous. It looks so freaking good. We're gonna be streaming this next week. I am so excited. We're setting up a LAN in here. We are LAN partying Forza 5 with the allies, so please be excited. That same day, I know where Dawn will be. Jurassic World Evolution 2. Jurassic World, I'm sure Dawn and Isla are gonna stream this. I don't mean to throw more work on the workhorses of Easy Allies, but it's Jurassic Park. You know it's going down. Then on November 11th, 2021, the year is important. So first we're getting Skyrim Anniversary Edition. The big additions this time are fishing. Who doesn't love a good fishing minigame? Top 10 fishing minigames. Let me know what they are. Put Yakuza on there. But I also just heard they're adding quests that are connected to Morrowind and Oblivion. So if Skyrim Anniversary wasn't already hitting your nostalgia, now we're talking Morrowind and Oblivion. That kind of piques my interest. I know this game is a meme at this point and it's been re-released 15 times, but remember, there's always people growing up that haven't played said video game, so I'm sure, just like each time, a lot of new people will be jumping into Skyrim, and that's fun, that's exciting. Enjoy. Oh, yeah! That same day though, remember the date. November 11th, 2021, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy Definitive Edition. All three of these games releasing for $60, and holy moly, I think they look amazing. I know it's a little divisive out there, kind of cartoony visuals. Remember the loading screens though had that cartoony vibe. So I think it kind of looks like that, like the original intent. I really like the look of this, and I replayed 3 in Vice City a while back when they were doing the PS2 to PS4 campaign, that short-lived campaign to try to get some PS2 games on PS4 that kind of fizzled out. But now we're getting these full-on remasters of 3 of the best, 3 of the most important video games of all time. I mean, this is just a backlog killer though. So because I just played 3 in Vice City though, I might just dive straight into San Andreas. It's been so long, and I would like to see all the refinements and remaster elements for San Andreas. I think it could look really spectacular. That same day, I mean, we're just gonna dub November 11th the day of nostalgia. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is hitting Nintendo Switch. This game originally came out in 2003. It is almost 20 years old now, and of course the remake is on the horizon, but if you wanted to play the original, especially on the go, now you can. And like I said about Skyrim earlier, and the same thing goes for the GTA trilogy, just a lot of people coming up that haven't necessarily played these games. So November 11th, a good day to play a classic. 5 classics coming to you. The very next day on the Switch, November 12th, maybe a modern classic if all goes well. Shin Megami Tensei 5. I've never played one of these games. Of course I've played Persona 4 Golden and Persona 5 to completion, but I've never played this main series. And if the word is good, basically if Ben looks at me and nods, I'm in. I do not want another Fire Emblem Three Houses situation on my hands. I gotta get in there, grind it out, and not let this one pass me by.
So you continue to pursue the imaginary. The right thing for everyone was to try and move on from her passing.
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Get out of my house.
A few days later, November 16th, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. I know Isla and Elise are probably pretty pumped about this one. Of course, coming off Crimes and Punishment. Super underappreciated game. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, though, is an origin story, so it's a prequel to all that stuff. It's still Frogwares. They did promise a little more combat in this one. We'll see how that shakes out with the finished product, but I'm very intrigued. They've had a good upward momentum trajectory with this series. This could be the one that finally hits with everybody. Going back to the beginning, Sherlock Holmes. Then on November 19th, a couple big hitters. First up, Battlefield 2042. There was a moment this year when I thought to myself that Battlefield 2042 could be a GOTY contender. But I'm letting all you naysayers out there get into my head, because after the beta, there was a lot of doubt, a lot of concern surrounding this release. I was also made aware of the specialists' roles kind of taking over the original class system of assault, medic, recon. Now there's these specialists, kind of takes away a little bit of the teamwork potentially, but DICE has said otherwise. Only time will tell what happens when this hits. It is multiplayer only. There's no campaign this year, which in my opinion is for the best. I do not like the non-campaign in Battlefield 3 and the campaigns in Battlefield 4 and 1 and 5. I just don't think they have been good since Bad Company. Where are my Bad Company lovers out there? But I will be reviewing Battlefield 2042, so stay tuned in the coming weeks and we're gonna see how this shakes out. My fingers are stitched together, they're crossed so hard. And that same day, another Switch hitter. Switch is having a good month. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. You know, Pokemon Diamond is probably the last mainline Pokemon that I was super into. So that alone kind of has me intrigued, but every single time with this franchise, I just get burned, you know. I hop on the zeitgeist train and feel that hype because it's so fun, because everyone is so excited, and then I play for a couple hours and mash tackle and usually scrub out. But another Pokemon, another billion-dollar hit, nothing more to say. Then on the 23rd, the moment many of you have been waiting for, Endwalker. You gotta say it like Nomak in Blade 2 instead of Daywalker. Endwalker. You got to every single time. You cannot say it unless you pronounce it that way. But Endwalker is here, the potential culmination of this MMO. I wouldn't know because I've only finished Vanilla 14. I tried a few months back, got really far, and then the deluge, got that from you, Don, the deluge of video games has hit. We haven't been able to breathe. There's just been hit after hit, 8 and 9 and 10 after 8 and 9 and 10. There's just so much quality out there wherever you look, whether it is a huge AAA hit, a small indie hit, every genre, every type of 10 out of 10 is available for you. But Endwalker is here to sit on top. So if you're caught up and you are there day one, I salute you, because I'm on the outside looking in. I am not tall enough for this ride. And that's it for the episode. Those were the games of November. A lot of big hitters, a lot of long-term commitments on that list as well. You count Battlefield and Call of Duty and Endwalker. There's no rest. There's no rest for the gamers out there. It's just non-stop. Still got another month to go in this year, December, and we all know the power of February 2022 lurking right around the corner. Every day is one step closer to that. But we are Easy Allies. I am Michael P. Huber on Twitter. You can follow me there. Let me know what you are excited for, what you've been playing, and don't let the zeitgeist control you. There are so many games that we all just need to accept. We'll get to them when we get to them. Follow your heart, follow your soul, play what you want to play in the moment, and whatever makes you happy. Love and respect.